Hi there, it's that time of week. It's time for... Thank you to the user Cyborg Atheist for making me that intro. I'll leave a link to his channel in the below bar along with all the information regarding this week's stories. Let's crack on, shall we? News coming out from Canada, and there was unrest earlier this week when it was announced there was going to be loads of rallies involving various Nazi and white supremacist groups. The police were very concerned and put out several warnings to locals, and this is the turnout that they had to deal with. Oh, but wait, there was more. If you're wondering why the people are circled, those were the actual guys that turned up. The others were just guys who happened to be there who joined in afterwards. That's 4 people in total. News from America, and it appears that Donald Trump, a potential Republican candidate for president, has come out as a bit of a birther. He is in fact questioning the authenticity of Barack Obama's birth certificate. And let's face it, when you look at this man, you know he is a guy who you can trust when it comes to judging the authenticity of fucking anything. Mike Voritz would laugh at your hair, Donald. News coming out from the Middle East, and with the recent uprisings in various countries, news came out from Egypt that there was actually a struggle that you won't hear about. Yes, whilst all the good stories about revolutions are coming out, 2 men were arrested and charged this week in Cairo for assaulting a camel. They were charged, they actually had the gall to assault a camel. I don't know what exactly wound them up, but I can imagine it went something like this. What the fucking are you looking at, you fucking... Oi, I fuck your sister, cat. I can only imagine. In redundant story of the week, but done just for the lulz, Nick Griffin is apparently a lying bastard. Yes, on his Facebook group this week, Nick Griffin actually tweeted about a story coming out of Liverpool. Shocking news from the streets of Liverpool. A Hoyton senior school, now Hoyton is not actually in Liverpool, but we'll move on from there, went to Oldham yesterday for a footy match and won 5-3. At the end, even though this was in Oldham, so it's from the streets of Liverpool, right? At the end, 70 Muslims were waiting for them, waiting without a G, waiting for them and battered the lads. One was attacked by 15 and is in a bad way. The Muslims were all in their 20s and the Hoyton lads were all 13 to 15. Now, several people were obviously outraged at that. It's disgusting, send them back, fucking coming over here and kicking the shit out of our kids. We're supposed to fucking do that. Here's the interesting bit. A few people did actually ask Nick to provide a link to the story. Because you think, 70 people kicking the living shit out of... this would be an excuse for the Daily Star not to make up stories about Muslim-only toilets. But guess what? He didn't provide a link. Do you know why? Because it didn't happen. Nick Griffin has yet to comment on this. Some people are saying, well, maybe he was just confused. What, he imagined there were 70 Muslims beating up a load of teenage kids? I'm going to stay in Britain for the last story this week, following the news that the Jewish division of the EDL has been disbanded after being linked with terrorist organisation the Jewish Task Force, and the gay division has been somewhat divided. EDL have announced this week on a YouTube video that they are opening a new division. It's called the DDL, and the DDL stands for the Dog Defence League. I'm not saying. There was actually a YouTube video posted. This is what the description said. It says the Dog Defence League. Ooh, tickle me now. It says the Dog Defence League, but the video shows a Rottweiler by the name of Tyson, who apparently attacks Muslim cab drivers who won't let in guide dogs. The only good thing that can come out of this for the EDL is from now on, I guess it is kind of unfair for me to accuse them of having no black members. As ludicrous as it sounds that the EDU are now having a dog division, I still think that Tyson the Rottweiler is more coherent, understandable and intelligent than this guy.
Hello sir, and why are you here today?
I'm here to protest, right, because I'm going on a march because I want Britain to be back British. I want Britain to be back British. We've got interracial law and the Muslimic infidel. They're trying to get their law over our country, and it is happening. It's happening in other countries. Everything, it's happening in every country. It's like you've got the Iraqi law that they put down in London, like we're more or less near London today, but they're trying to put the Iraqi law down on London. They're just trying to put their law down on us, and we can't stand for that.
Which Iraqi law is this?
It's the Muslimic law. They've got they've got their law. Obviously, it's their law, innit? Like, there's no one. We can't do anything about that, but we're just trying to stop Muslimic. You've got Muslimic rape gangs nowadays. Fucking, there's 15-year-olds getting raped and everything. It just can't happen. That's why all these people are there. All these people around us, that's why they're there.
Thank you very much.
That's it for all this week on the Dix O'Clock News. I will see you next week. I'm Richard the Dick Coughlin, 000. Go fuck yourself.